Oh, man.
All right, we're rolling. Cool. We're rolling on all sides right now. So
Mic is hot.
the mic is hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a big clap, so a spike on there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start with that intro. We'll get it done and we'll start.
All right, let's do it. Once again. Once again. Once again, back is. Once again. Once again, back is. Brisco Jones.
What's up? What's up?
What's good?
So it's the first attempt at a podcast.
Oh yeah.
So when I was reading about it, they said have a drink handy.
Oh, nice.
So I scored us some Mike's hard apricot.
Apricot. Yo,
So there you go.
I'm about to try this. I used to work at this fine dining restaurant, and fucking one of the owners would always correct me and go, apricot.
Oh yeah, I said it wrong on purpose.
That's
I think.
fucking apricot.
It's apricot today.
Yeah.
Also, Mike's hard apricot is our official sponsor for the day. So.
Fuck yeah, dude. Those guys rock.
Not really.
Oh, make a fine beverage.
So, first podcast. I've been looking at some information, doing some research. So, what is it about? I guess is the first question on there. I think obviously what music, pop culture, hip hop shit.
Hip hop shit.
Malt liquor beverages.
Yeah.
5% alcohol.
Ooh, Liddy.
I'm Jordan Polovina.
I'm Brisco Jones.
Brisco Jones.
I don't have many sound bites for the first one, but I got that one for sure.
Oh shit.
I'm a producer, cellist, vocalist. I do some things. I'm wanting to work on this stuff so I can put some podcast production under my belt as well. To my left, tell them about yourself.
I'm Brisco Jones. I am also a producer, a turntablist. I'm an aspiring, fucking awesome person.
Aspiring. That brings us
Awesome
to another point. Is just we're here in Denver, Colorado area.
Yes, sir.
Local scene here, hip hop scene, EDM scene. I think we're both like kind of a crossover.
Yeah, for sure.
Of that, I started in the hip hop scene. I think you probably did as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we do like I don't know what this EDM term
Electronic dance music.
because it just seems too broad to me.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? I know like contemporary composers or some shit. I don't know. There should be something better, but more of like a DJ scene, I guess, like producer DJ scene.
Yeah, and that's what I would call it too.
I think the hip hop stuff started running pretty dry for me for a while there, and I just wanted to figure out where the kids were going to shows locally. I feel like the local hip hop shows don't do as well as they used to out here, but
Man. Put like 5 dudes and one chick in the background.
yeah, it seems to be.
She dates what's his name?
It seems to be a common theme. I don't know if you notice how fresh it smells in here, but also another sponsor for today is Febreze Unstoppables.
Unstoppable.
Febreze
Fuck yeah.
Unstoppables,
Hell yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's lit. Spray that shit on anything. About to go to the club. My nuts stink. Febreze Unstoppable.
So I feel pretty comfortable about this because I'm editing everything.
Yeah.
So basically, if I say anything off candor, I'll be good. But you, maybe not so much.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I would really use that if I was going to the club and the shit was stinking.
I want to just take a look around here. We got a mascot here. This is Rambo, the fish.
In the building.
He's
Well, I
named
guess it's
Rambo.
technically in the tank.
He's named Rambo because he's the only one in the big tank that didn't die. So I put him in here and gave him purpose.
Oh shit. The tank is also filled with Mike Hart's lemonade.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
I promise I'll get more sound bites eventually. But I'm always gonna fill
Rock with the air horn
the
forever.
silence with the fucking air horns. Okay, so another thing I wanted to bring up to you. I know everybody's watched the show forever and it's fucking crazy. My Strange Addiction.
Oh yeah.
So I watched the latest season last night, and I had to write it down in my notes for this podcast. Dude in there he straight up said, "I'm addicted to grandmas."
To what?
Grandmas.
Like grannies?
Grannies.
Granny panties.
Grannies.
Like that's a hard one though, because like some chicks are in their 40s and they're a granny.
No. He's talking
I would
60 to
smash,
80.
yeah.
60 to 80. He was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, actually,
yeah.
close to my hometown, where I'm originally from. But
Okay, that's crazy.
addicted to grandmas. 60 to 80. No,
60
no
to
younger.
80.
Yeah. He was dating a 61-year-old, and I said it was too young for her.
Too young.
He also mentioned that he really enjoys dentureless oral sex. Was his. It was his. No, I'm serious. That was like the main point right when he started. He was
makes me
like,
think of, like, an
when they
Easy
pop
line
those
or something.
dentures out,
Just
something about yeah.
damn.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, not my grandma, dog. Fuck that shit.
Pretty crazy.
Let my grandma be. You coming around here fucking on my grams, that ain't right. Talking about damn grams got a shaker.
Oh, dude, I was losing my shit. You asked my girl, I'm like sitting in bed just laughing at this dude. And he was so serious. He was just so dead serious.
Just dead serious, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this chick on there once. I think it was that same show. She was like addicted to chalk.
Chalk, I
Eating
think that
chalk,
was in the
yeah.
top 10. Like,
Yeah.
they round out the season with a top 10 or whatever.
Like, how do you do that? You just wake up like, I just gotta have some chalk today.
There was a woman who was eating her dead husband. Ashes. That one was pretty fucking sad.
That's pretty
No
that's
question.
sad and
Yeah.
dry.
It was very sad. It was very sad. She was like, I just can't stop. She like dip her fingers in and like eat the husband's ass.
man.
That was probably
That's
the illest
gross.
shit
Yeah,
I ever
that's-
seen.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
she thought she was like engulfing his energy or some shit.
Yeah. That was crazy. So, I don't know. Moving along. Musical influences. What do you got?
Like she
What's
got
your
like a
fit?
little fucking stick. Remember how you had the little chalk packet with the candy stick?
Oh,
You used to
Fun
stick
Dip.
it- Fun
Yeah,
dip.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like Fun dip.
Oh
Her
my
fucking
God.
husband's ashes.
Fun. Oh, God.
Fuck, that's gross as fuck.
At least you maybe like put some flavoring in there or something.
Hopefully it's great or something.
That made me ill watching that because I mean, they showed it too, like the
Yeah.
remains in there. It just looks like a burnt up.
Well, maybe
body.
old dude
It's
is
so
like
bad.
into the Grammys so much, the grandma so much, you know, he can just fucking, when his grandma girlfriend dies, he can just cremate her and fucking finger dip the shit out of her.
So that's what this podcast is going to be about.
Finger dip. You ever got finger dipped before?
So yeah, I mean, this is like I said, this is the first attempt.
Yeah.
This is number 1. We're talking about getting some future guests in here. We know, I would consider myself like.
We should get the guy in here that fucking likes grandmas.
Oh, I wish. This is episode 1, so maybe like 459,000 from now, like we could
Yes.
probably get,
Yeah.
you know, like F-list celebrities like that. But
Yeah, please.
I would
GS.
consider
Grandma
myself.
celebrities.
I would consider myself like a Denver D- list celebrity.
Yeah, I'm probably way down there. I'm like fucking, I don't even know, Z.
Yeah, I guess. Well, F I think would be the last one, right?
Yeah, I guess
So D, I'm like right. I'm probably F. Or like non-list.
Does F mean fuck?
Yeah, but fully, but somewhat fucked. But we know some really cool people in the scene who are maybe C plus B list celebrity, even like nationally.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, not to drop any names yet, but we'll see who we can get on here. Could be interesting.
Yeah, Squad. I can even hear myself scratching my armpit right there. That's
Yeah.
a really good mic.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's gonna work out. I like it. Any new music? You check anything new lately that you like?
The fucking new Gangstar album's bonkers.
There's a new Gangstar album.
Fuck yeah, bro. New fucking Guru verses and everything. It's pretty ridiculous.
It's premiere.
Oh yeah. That's just like Gangstar should
Just
be.
Gangstar.
A lot of features though.
Premiere. Is there?
At least 6 or 7 features. They're all fucking great ones though.
Damn.
Yeah. It's a good one.
I'll have to check that out. I didn't even see anything about that yet.
Yeah. They kind of just dropped it randomly. It was crazy.
I also don't fucking pay attention very well.
Can't get on the Apple Music though.
I'm always doing my own dumb shit. I have been listening to a ton of a group called Warm Brew.
Nice.
Probably late to that. It's been like, I don't know, I guess I listened to them about a year, but they their shit is so good. It's got this like West Coast flavor, but it's just really raw, like good vocalists,
Nice.
strong sing-song hooks,
Okay.
stuff like that. So, I don't know, there's a little bit of that.
Fuck yeah. This would be a good time to play stuff when we talk about it. Like,
Yeah, true.
yeah.
True, but I don't know about guidelines and shit like that.
Yeah, that's tricky with copyright shit.
Mm-hmm.
We could just beatbox it out and like it sounds like this.
No. and then this happens.
Yeah. And then he said this and it was tight. I like the art in here, bro. That's pretty dope.
Thanks, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got Yoda over here.
I see that.
I got posters from all the Research Wednesdays. I guess I didn't mention that I'm a host of a local DJ night at Cervantes here in Denver.
Research
Wednesday. I got Clint Eastwood up there, one of my heroes.
Dude.
And Rambo.
And good old Rambo.
Even if he dies, I'll just get a new one that looks just like him and pretend like
Clint's gonna protect him, man. He'll never die.
He'll never die.
Damn, this poster's pretty old, huh?
What's up?
Michael Mitter band, big band.
That one is really old, yeah. That one's been on the wall multiple times. Denver Kush Club is an official sponsor.
Oh yeah, gotta love those guys. Big shout out to Denver Kush Club for sure.
We have an amazing amount of sponsors for our first episode ever here at the 88.
Heavily sponsored. No listeners.
I guarantee there's 12 people minimum.
Yeah.
In Denver that will probably listen to this.
Yeah.
And if I edit it well enough,
yeah,
they might enjoy it. But more sound bites. Next time, all I got is
Brisco Jones.
I really like how it sounds like.
Brisco Jones.
I'm gonna hate my name by the end of this podcast.
that is my actual voice.
You just pitch it down. I did it on a track a long time ago.
I should have put.
It kind of sounds just like that too.
I should have put more time into these.
Brisco.
Soundboard. Let's talk a little bit about being the D-list Denver celebrity. No, being fucked. Well, kind of being an independent artist locally, and I mean, when's the last time you went on a tour?
I haven't done a tour in a minute.
I haven't done a tour in so long.
I mean, I'm fortunate enough to play a lot, you know. Yeah.
Right, but
I feel like I'm on the verge of, eventually that tour's coming. It's just a matter of time and more work. So
yeah.
Just keep working, and eventually that time will come.
Yeah, I'm trying to plan out something for sure, just because it's been so long since I've been on the road.
I do like the road, though.
I do too.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I really like being out there and just like not really having to worry about the real world, it seems. But what I was getting to was kind of like, is that kind of hold you back as a local artist when you get like somewhat popular, or at least know enough people in the venues and stuff in your local scene that you're just playing locally? Like I play every week at Serves, and I mean I have other gigs lined up in Colorado. I get flown out for corporate stuff sometimes, but I'm doing tons and tons of local stuff always, and I think that it's really comfortable, but I don't know how great it is career-wise.
I'm not sure, really. I think as long as you're working, then fucking your career is a career.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah.
And it's actually a career. As far as those heights and, how far one can go, I mean, it's pretty much just up to the individual, I think. And it's up to us, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when I first started out in my early 20s and shit, and teenager years even, my number one goal was to be a super famous rapper.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was it. You know what I mean?
There was a time I even wanted to be a super famous rapper. I was fucking posing in the mirror and shit. Trying to make my chin long like Red Man's.
I thought for sure that was my future, honestly. Yeah. And like, it even feels crazy saying it just because, but it's not, I mean, to come full circle as an adult and look back at yourself and realize that like that, I don't think that that's everything. I think that stretching your skills out and trying to do more stuff, like there's a lot of work to do in the music industry.
Yeah, and then just growing as a musician too.
Right.
You know, that's like
Right.
The industry's one thing. You know, the art's a whole different thing.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you want to do what you love and pay your bills at least.
Yeah.
You know, and beyond like riches and fame and shit like that, just wanting to be a working musician.
Yeah.
And that's really what it came down to for me. It was like, I mean, shit. It was, 10, 12, some whatever years. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this shit ain't happening. Like, I'm not going to be a famous rapper. That's that shit's not in the cards.
Well, I don't know if you want to be that kind of famous rapper.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
And I saw like many changes in the scene. Like when I started out, was kind of like the end-ish of like the real kind of really good underground hip hop scene.
Oh yeah, things have changed drastically now.
Drastically, yeah. So,
but it's a different generation than especially for me. Than so they just kind of go after a different thing, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, not always my vibe, but maybe if I drink enough, I can like it too.
Yeah, yeah. No, I noticed that too. I was like listen to the same kind of music. I'm sober working.
Yeah.
Working the venue or whatever.
Yeah.
And I hear it, I'm like, oh, this is pure trash. And then I hear like the same, like for house music, for instance, is not my favorite.
That's not your jam, yeah.
But I had like a couple drinks in me. I'm like, oh, what is this?
Floor starts to feel right.
Oof. I'm like, what the fuck?
Shoulders get to bouncing and shit.
Yeah.
Is he pop locking over there?
Yeah. I think music is like a lot about fun these days.
Yeah.
Generally.
I think it should always be about fun. Well, not always, because sometimes music has to be about other emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And I've always been on that, I make like emotional, like, I make some emo ass shit. Like, let's be honest.
Dude, like the last 10 tracks I made, the last fucking probably 10 days have all been super fucking emotional. I'm
yeah.
I'm just emotional or fucking that's my vibe right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I think that's just kind of my vibe. Like, I think I let like the sadness out in the music in a way.
My name is Brisco and I have feelings.
Brisco Jones.
I think as long as his expression's coming out the way, that it's true and honest. And sometimes shit, fuck it, let's be honest here. Sometimes you gotta make shit that is gonna pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never done that. Well, no, that's not true. I guess I tried to kind of do that before.
Well, I guess I should specify, like, not necessarily pop on, in a top 40 radio market, but, just pop period,
Yeah. No, that's true. Or, I mean, at least, like...
make some super, super nerdy ass shit that no one's gonna like, not even me. It's like,
that's what I do in here.
Like, yo, did you hear that snare, and
yeah.
But, that's not gonna move anyone.
Yeah. No, that's true. And that's kind of what I've been doing forever. And I'm so dead set. I mean, I'm going to make it on my shit or not at all kind of shit. You know what I mean? And when I say make it, I mean like have a fan base that is at your shows, from state to state, buy a couple t-shirts, keep you on the road, keep your bills paid.
Yeah.
Not much,
Oh, yeah.
Like I've known some dudes who got hyper famous.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem. It seems like it kind of sucks a lot.
I think it can.
Yeah, yeah. Like I can't imagine just like being in King Supers and like people running up on you like, "Oh my God, what's up?"
I mean, shit. Even for our level, it can kind of suck sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit of it. Yeah, I mean, it depends how much of an egomaniac you are. I like it most of the time, so. I'm like, I'm great, thanks. No, but for real, like. I don't see, and even on this, a smaller level, it can get annoying, especially people are super drunk and trying to, I mean, it's complimentary, so you feel like.
It just depends on the situation and what's going down,
Fully, and some people are more tactful than others, but.
Yeah.
But I think if you reach that actual famous level, I mean.
They just throw all the
they just thrown out the window.
Yeah,
they're just like on your ass, like. Knocking on your bus.
It would be kind of cool to get chased down the street like Michael Jackson or some shit. Though,
like once? Yeah. One time.
Maybe Michael Jackson's a bad reference.
Yeah, it's hard to get away from it though because that shit happened, and we don't. More of our life was spent in that shit, not knowing that shit didn't happen, which is also not true because they put that shit in the fucking media and he still got away with it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the same thing as the fucking R. Kelly thing where they're like.
a little different with R. Kelly.
It was a little different, but it's still.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still taking advantage of children. So
yeah, there's factual evidence with R. Kelly. They never,
yeah.
I don't think there was ever, any. Not that they let us know of, proof.
Well, I was watching the R. Kelly documentary.
If the feds got you and they let you go, they ain't got nothing. Because if they got you on anything, they're gonna keep your ass and put you somewhere far away.
Money will do a lot, man. It's pretty scary.
That's true,
It's really scary.
Yeah, he had that big capital, so you never know.
Yeah. Money could get you out of a lot of trouble.
R. Kelly should have.
I thought the craziest shit in that R. Kelly documentary was, they basically say in the documentary, people know what was going on, kind of, but he had just released this new single.
Man, I didn't trust that dude since I Believe I Can Fly.
It was hot as fuck. And it was like, this single is so hot that, what are we going to do?
I believe I can fly. Get that dude the fuck out of here.
It wasn't that one, yeah.
He was killing it with Bump and Grind and all that shit. But
I have his autobiography somewhere in here.
Yeah, I've never read it.
I'll bring it out for next time so we can open that up and
this little attaché
and take it.
Case or whatever.
Hey, thanks.
I don't know if that's the correct term for it.
Let's get in there.
Peace.
I got some photography books and whatnot. But yeah, no, that R. Kelly tells a much different story. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Yeah. But, he had some real fucked up childhood trauma, too, though.
Yeah, which most people that assault people and molest people and rape people probably,
it usually comes down to some kind of trauma, right?
Yeah, they're fucked in the head and something caused it. And I'm not making an excuse for the fuckers, but
right.
It's definitely something caused it.
Cause and effect.
Or they're just born that way. That could be the case, too.
That's the thing, though. But that's a small percentage. Yeah. There's a small percentage of people who are just, born, it's just nice families, and, everything's cool. Yeah. And then all of a sudden there's, sadistic murderers and shit. It's not typical. But, there's a small percentage out there that is it. All right, 25 minutes.
Nice.
So,
what's our cap? What's the 30 minutes?
I don't know. I was thinking anywhere from 30 to an hour.
Okay. Word.
I'm going to just kind of figure it out. If we can still keep finding shit to talk about, we'll just keep talking.
Yeah.
But,
another sponsor?
Goalie Nutrition Apple Cider Vinegar Gummies.
Oh, that's pretty dope. That's good for your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're tasty.
Fuck yeah.
So we have another official sponsor, folks, from Goalie Nutrition. Oh, yeah. Official sponsors.
This shit will help you live.
That's why we're in an 8x8 bedroom somewhere in South Denver.
It's bigger than some rooms.
Because we have all these sponsors. They help us rent this space. Here we go.
Yeah, let me snag one of those shits. Wait, does these have THC in them too?
No.
Fuck, that's too many.
It's like a health snack. It's a health candy.
It's kind of interesting.
We recommend 2 to 4 gummies a day.
I want to get another one.
If you can't get enough of the taste, you can enjoy up to 12 a day.
That seems like a lot.
That seems like a lot for sure. Out in the course of a whole day, maybe it'd be it's like a flavor explosion between the Mike's apricot and the goji gummy.
Yeah, goji gummy. Reminds me like a bubble tea.
You want to hit a little session?
Sweet, yeah, I got some fresh ass fucking. Check this.
Like a little, like a beat session.
I thought you meant.
You want to rock on that session for another second?
Yeah, let's fuck with it.
Let's do that.
Crazy shit. This is like happened before with a USB and just stop reading and it happened again.
Which brings us to our next sponsor, Tractor Scratch.
Tractor Scratch. Brisco Jones needs a new fucking mixer.
Brisco Jones.
That's hilarious to do a drop like that, and then all your shit fails, and you're like,
I know, right? It's doing something though. That looks crazy, but it's Reset it again. So
We should actually do that once you get your shit set up.
Yeah, once it's fucking. Just definitely doing the will of death.
No worries. I can edit the shit out, no problem.
Damn, that sounded fresh on the mic. Did you hear that? The fucking weed burning?
Yeah, we should probably put that's a new. Oh, I can make that a new drop. I can pull that easy.
Yeah. Anytime we hit a bowl, we should always hit it close to the mic. It's pretty fun.
So, hey, we're coming up with ideas officially.
I don't think it's the mixer. I think it's actually the computer. So
Definitely a note. I'm gonna write more bullet points next time. I ran through them bitches in about 5.5 minutes.
I'll definitely set up my new computer before we do this again. Looks like I'm gonna have to do that soon.
No worries. You don't got no scratch?
Huh?
No scratchy?
Not right now.
Maybe we'll get it done for the end.
Yeah, for
the
the end.
outro.
It's gonna have to reset.
No worries.
But it's not the mixer because the mixer's actually reading, so that's good.
I'd like to take another moment to thank our sponsors, all of them. Mike's especially hard. Apricot.
Limited.
I got you saying apricot now.
Well, it is apricot.
Is it not apricot?
That's what that fucking chick used to tell me that I worked for.
Roll back the tapes.
No, I did say that. Yeah. She used to say that all the time. She'd be like, "Come here, it's apricot."
Apricot, not apricot.
Yeah, I was like, "It's
Good.
apricot."
Yeah, I was hoping I would say it wrong so that it would be a conversation for the podcast.
I think it's hilarious that you correct me and try to tell me that. I was like, everyone says apricot. No one says fucking apricot. Not anyone, except for her. If you're out there and you're listening, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Thanks for the job.
Go ahead and comment.
Sorry I quit. Felt to quit. That was fine. Force quit. This is actually not that bad. I can't believe I'm saying that.
What the heck, Mike's? No, yeah, this shit is pretty good. That that was another thing too. I was thinking I maybe drop like a different crazy drink on you every time and do it more and more ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, whoever's down to sponsor us will.
Yeah, for sure. We'd love to thank the sponsors once again.
Shitty or not, we'll try it.
If you have a shitty drink out there,
Shitty beverage, send it to us. We'll try it.
send it up. We'll check it out for you. And you could officially sponsor us, just like all these other fine products.
Yep.
Here, check this thing out.
Damn, Roman Drones on there. Hell yeah. What the fuck was the Thought Lounge? Whoa, my guy. What the fuck is that?
Read it.
An eye massager? I was having trouble sleeping, so I got myself an eye massager.
So it basically just vibrates the shit out of your face.
That's what yeah. That'd be crazy to have like little things that went into your eyeball and like fucking massaged the eyeball.
This is how you rock dubstep sets.
Fuck
You
yeah.
just have your face already vibrating.
Rock.
Counteracts the... Yeah, that.
Face vibrate.
If anybody watches this, the 12 of you, I think it's gonna be 12 views total. But I think we're gonna work hard on this. This is just the first one. This is fun. I like this. I always thought Brisco was a cool dude, and we always have good conversation.
Yep.
So I think as we get more comfortable with this, it'll be better and better. And once we get some guests into and we get our equipment shit figured out and just logistics figured out in general, it's gonna be cool. But I want to maybe end on stuff like, I don't know. I want to end on maybe just a few things that maybe you're grateful about. Maybe small things.
Yeah. I'm grateful for a lot, actually.
Yeah. Anything comes to mind, like
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
lately. I'm really grateful for my job. I have like my music job. I move furniture for, 15 years or 13 or a lot of years. And just recently I've been able to not move so much furniture. I still go work in the warehouse every once in a while, but I got a corporate music job with a great talent agency called Imprint Group. So I do like hotels and parties and cocktail hours and stuff and play like cello, beats and MPC music and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's been really, really cool. And I feel like I'm starting to become a working musician, and I'm really, really grateful for that. And I'm trying to stretch out my skills. I'm trying to get into some film stuff. I'll link last music video I did. I'm working on another film project, and we're going to be working on this. So hopefully we can keep getting better and better. And hopefully Brisco can get his tractor scratch working.
Fucked, dude.
Is it not working?
Yeah, it's fucked.
That's weird.
The calibration keeps failing. The computer keeps, I should have switched computers. This is my fault. I apologize.
No worries. Is there something I can do to help fix it?
I'm going to try to reset everything.
Could I go in somewhere else or?
No, see. Also, another thing is, do you have any vinyl scratch records here? I didn't bring any, but.
I don't. Not in the bunch. I have a ton of like old school rock and
records, so, I could probably figure out some shit to cut on
there.
there.
Yeah. That's actually a good idea. Let's see what we got here. What are you gonna scratch?
Yeah, just pick out something random. We'll do it that way.
I'm gonna pick out something.
We'll keep it real, you know what I'm saying? It's real hip hop shit. We keep it real. We just pick out random samples.
This is probably gonna be really fucked. Watch this.
And then, do random shit with it. Speaking of R. Kelly, we have his uncle here, Bill Cosby. It's our dude. Watch this shit calibrate now. Very calibrated. So we could do either one. Now we kind of got to do the Bill Cosby.
Show me that.
Bam. R. Kelly's cousin.
Mr. Cosby.
Probably also related to some.
God damn, what a crazy fucking story.
Yeah.
Too much of that shit. What is it about
Treat
getting...
people with respect,
Why
man.
do fucking people get hyper
Be real with people.
rich and famous and old and want to fuck children? I am not understanding.
Definitely don't fuck kids, because I'll put my foot in your ass.
What the fuck is that? Why does that happen? It
Straight
just doesn't
up.
even fucking make sense.
Yeah.
I just roll through it. Find something quick.
Magnifier that
There you go. That's perfect.
that went on it, on top of it, and
Yo, that shit sounds creepy as fuck.
that went on it, that went on it. Magnifier that went on it.